So this is our newly seeded lawn, for want of a better word. But the soil that went on there was sort of topsoil from the site, and it's not great. It's absolutely choked full of all sorts of weeds, as well as the newly sprouting grass. So Nikki has decided, in her wisdom, that she's going to start weeding, but it's quite tricky.
It's going to be a labour of love, I feel, and I may fall out of love with it very, very quickly. My chosen tool for the day is a screwdriver.
You've got all these sort of...
I don't know what they are.
I don't know what they are now.
They look like carrot tops, is what they look like.
Yeah.
I don't know what they
You
are.
can see the new grass is starting to appear, but...
But they're these, look. These things.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of it. But in the absence of anything better to do or more productive to do, this is what's going to happen until we can get down there.
Which is still some way off. Another month probably, and the porter cabin and everything else will have gone, and then we can get to work on all that. And then this part of the lawn area has always been really, really damp. So we dug down and we find that we've got water coming through, and it's actually, it is moving. So I presume it's coming from that hill. It's still standing, although we haven't had any significant rain for a few days. But if we can divert that with a pipe down to there, where hopefully the lake will be dug, then it will be a source of water for the lake, I think. Just over here, excuse the wind noise, as I put two bird boxes in the hedge. There's one in here which has no residents, but the other one that I put in here has got a robin in it, which is so cool. I can show you. Just there, you can see it. Don't want to disturb it too much. Lovely. And then last night, while we were looking out of the window, not only did we see the usual numerous rabbits, which love to dig up this lawn, for want of a better word, we saw a fox just down there. Not surprising, really.
Morning everyone, it's a lovely spring morning and I'm just going to do a little bit of baking, so come along with me. And I think we're doing coffee and walnut cake today because I have to say it's one of my favourites and it's long overdue. Enjoy! So let's get some tins prepared. This is always my worst, the bit I hate the most actually. Oh, sorry about the rustling. Hang on a second. What I should do is I should mass produce these. So then when I come to bake, I actually don't have to do this bit. And I have done that before, but clearly the organised me has left the room. No. I've only been cutting one of those. See, this is why I hate this bit. It's tedious. It's a necessary evil if you don't want your cake to stick to the tin. Even a non-stick tin. Oh, talk about cat-handed. Okay. Let's go from a different angle. And what I should do, I know, is I should use those silicone ones. A, because they're better for the environment, clearly, and B, because, yeah. But then have to wash those up. Okay, that's the oven ready and beeping. Okay, done. Right, let's put that away. 2 tins. Ready and raring to go. All done. Into my tins. That's it. Smooth out the tops. 2.
What a simply stunning evening. And it may not look like it to the untrained eye, but the guys at Laurel Homes are tidying up a, well, for want of a better word, paddock area, and they're hoping to be off site in about 3 or 4 weeks, which will be lovely. And as part of the deal, they're going to not only clear the site and level it, but as I mentioned earlier, oh, there's a bunny rabbit. There's a surprise. Funny enough, I was listening to the radio earlier today, and there was a question: how many wild rabbits are there in the UK? And I thought, blimey, we've got a lot of them in our garden, and there's nearly 40 million, which is incredible. Sorry, I digress. So the guys are obviously going to clear up, this is all going to go, and then approximately this is where my lovely lake is going to be, sort of in a kidney shape, sort of in for about 10 metres in from that fence, that hedge, 10 metres in from that, 10 metres in that, and a kidney shape facing the house. And the spoil from it will sort of go to level out all this area, and maybe a little bund behind in a crescent shape behind the lake. And the general idea for this area is just to leave it pretty well to nature. We'd like to plant some fast-growing native trees and some wildflower seed, and hopefully the lake, as it's a reasonable size, it's about 20 metres across and about 15-18 the other way, so it's going to be quite substantial, and hopefully in sort of the middle here where that sort of tuft of grass is, there's going to be a little island, so that if we are lucky enough to get some wildlife, they can shelter there, because there are foxes about. But yeah, it's going to be nice, I hope. And the idea is that the topsoil from the digging of the pond will keep, and Nikki can use some of that on her raised beds on a vegetable plot. Isn't that beautiful? We're very lucky. And tree-wise, we went to have a look around at a lovely place called Chew Valley Trees the other day, and hopefully we'll do a video of that when we're actually going to pick them up. And I think we've decided that initially we're going to plant some hornbeam, which are native and fast growing and lovely flowers and leaves, and we've brought with us in pots a couple of willows, got a little horse chestnut we grew from a conker with the kids, so we've got a few things we can plant here. It'll be nice, won't it, in the coming months to see how it all progresses. There you go, 9 AM Sunday morning, and we are at the famous Cheddar Car Boot, along with eldest son Sam. It's a bit of a tradition.
He's almost a professional car boot.
It is.
Big stuff with his backpack.
And I forgot my book. Oh, hello.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Before we moved into the barn, we came down here with all the excess stuff from the previous house. If you want to get rid of your stuff, this is the place. And what a beautiful morning to do it on. So Nikki's found a little bike for grandson Ellis. He's got for 10 quid. Bit of a bargain. It's a bit small for you.
A bit small for me, yeah. Yes, I know, I don't want one. I was going to say, let's have